Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my empties and low buy update for the month of May. It's a few days late as per usual. There are some kids nearby, so you might hear some stuff in the background. And I have rainbow under eyes, so if you missed this get ready with me, it should be either the last video or the next video. But it is my dust collectors get ready with me for the month of May. And I attempted this rainbow under eye trend I've been seeing on Instagram. Don't know if I'll be doing it again anytime soon. If I was going somewhere fabulous, I would totally wear this again. I really like this. That's why I tried it. I really like the idea of this. I have a lot of real estate underneath my eyes and I like the idea of using it for this fun look. So if you want to see how I got this look, it's in my dust collectors get ready with me. Let's get on to the empties. I actually have two hair care products. First of all, I finished off my conditioner. This was another one of the Candy Johnson and OGX collaboration scents from a couple of winters ago. This was Frosted Sugar Cookie. I am still working on the shampoo, but the conditioner is gone. I really enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I can't repurchase this. It was delightful. I will find something else that smells just as wonderful, but I really enjoyed this. I do not give myself points for shampoos or conditioners, but I do consider them an empty for the month. Next, I finished a mousse, a hair mousse. Oh my gosh. This is a Pantene Pro V Style Ice Shine Volumizing Mousse. I've probably had this in my bathroom cabinet for like 10 or 15 years. I don't know why I bought it in the first place, but after I finished the bedhead product that was in my 50 Shades of Purple, I thought I gotta keep this momentum going. I gotta keep using up these old hair products, and I put this on my bathroom counter, and every time I washed my hair, I'd spritz a little bit of mousse into my hand and rub it in. At times, it made my hair a little bit crunchy, which I'm not really a fan of. But I was able to finish this off and I am a fan of that. So I am gonna give myself a point for this and I'm so happy it's gone. And now I am working on a Paul Mitchell hairstyling product that's probably even older than this. I have two little perfume sample empties. First of all, I have Perry Ellis 360 and I also have the sample of Lucky You. Both of these were in my advent calendar project pan. And I enjoyed both of them, but I'm not interested in buying the full size of either of them, and I'm really glad they're gone as well. I only have one body care empty this month, which is a little bit unusual, and it's just a Pacifica Tuscan Blood Orange Body Butter. I received this in an Ipsy bag so long ago, and I tended to prefer to use this as a hand cream more so than a body butter, and I had this in my Beauty A to Z project, and I finally finished it off. I have a couple of face care products. First of all, I finished this Julep toner. It's called the Glow the Distance Refining Toner. I received this as PR from Julep, which was really cool. And I'm not a big user of toner. It's not a step I consider to be vital to my skincare routine. But since I had this, I used it and I actually thought it was really good. I felt like it was really doing something to my skin without over drying or overdoing it. I'm not in the market for a new toner. I'm gonna stick with going toner free, but I did enjoy this and it had a nice one of those like pumpy things that's kind of cool that you just put the cotton pad over and pump it. It took me a while to figure out that the trick to using this is to not put your finger directly over where the pump is. You want to kind of take your two fingers and like put it on either side, because at first I was putting my finger directly on with the cotton pad on top and it was like spraying out, and when I switched to doing this, the cotton pad got soaked and no toner was wasted. So if you haven't figured that out, I would recommend that tip, but this is gone. And then my other empty for the face is my About Me Skin Tone Up Massage Cream. This was a product I had received for review from 08L a few years ago. And this was basically a first cleanse or an oil-based cleanser. I really enjoyed this. I would not go to the trouble of repurchasing this since it's not available at Ulta. It's just so much more convenient to shop at Ulta or even Sephora for these kind of products than to go through like Amazon or whatever else. because I don't earn points shopping at Amazon. I earn points shopping at Ulta and even Sephora. But I enjoyed this very much. It had a nice like lemony scent, and it did a good job getting my makeup off. I thought it was really good. And my last two products for the face are two of these Dr. Dennis Gross Extra Strength Daily Peels. Each one is like a 1-day supply of a chemical peel. It comes with two parts. The first part is a wet pad that you use to apply the chemical peel, and the second pad is a neutralizer that you apply to kind of calm down the actives in the first pad. And I have a huge box of these and I forget to use them. Somebody told me after I posted about them a long time ago that they actually had them go bad, and the pads actually like melted, like destroyed the packaging, and it all got like gloopy and melty. And so I am trying to remember to use these while I still have them and while they're in good shape. So I'm trying, but I often forget to reach for these, but I did use two in the past month. Okay, let's move on to my makeup empties. First of all, I have my Revlon Color Stay primer. No, my Revlon Photo Ready primer. I loved this. I enjoyed every drop of this. I scraped what I could out of the packaging and put it in this empty Sol de Janeiro container, and then I finished that off as well. I'm gonna save this container for the next time I need to depot something. But this is done, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really good primer. My next empty comes from the Shade and Light Contour Palette. I did a whole repressing video where I repressed several powders, and this was one of them. I had a little bit of product around this pan and a little bit of product around this pan. I combined the two and put them into this pan, but this pan is now empty, and I give myself a point for every empty pan. So there you go. That is now an empty. Very happy about that. I really enjoy this product a lot. It's really good for setting my under eyes. The next powder that I use to set my under eyes is gonna have some big shoes to fill now that that's gone. And my final empty for this month is another powder. It is my Clinique Gentle Glow Powder. This was in my Beauty A to Z project, and she gone. It is empty, it is all gone. This was another product that I had to repress in that video, and it went pretty quickly after that. I really enjoyed this powder as like an all-over setting powder. Forehead, cheeks, chin, mouth, like around my nose area. It was really good. It wasn't good for the under eyes. I need something that's a bit more pigmented. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I might have another one of these. I have another Clinique powder in my stash. I don't know if it's this Gentle Glow formula, but I'll have to check it out because I really enjoyed this. But I've moved on to using the Bare Minerals translucent powder that's in my Pan in Every palette. That is the only powder I'm currently working on, and so I'm using it every day. It really feels good to be going with that powder because I feel like these products were distracting me until now. So I'm in a good place with project panning right now. I'm so happy to have these empties finished and out of my stash and out of the projects they were in. Let's move on to my low buy update. As of last month, my low buy bank was at a negative 86 points. It feels like a pit that is so deep I can never dig myself out of it. But thanks to these empties from this month, I am going to give myself 7 points towards my low buy bank. What are they? This is a point. This is a point. This is a point. That's 3. This is a point. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep. Oh, no, there's something else, not this. I totally forgot. I gave away a bronzer, you guys. That's my next empty. The last empty is a bronzer that I gave to Jamie. Jamie came over a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, and she was shopping my stash for a new bronzer. Her all-time favorite bronzer is the Lorac Tantalizer At one point I had 4 samples of that Lorac Tantalizer, and I ended up giving them all to her because, like I said, it is her all-time favorite bronzer. She uses it every single day of her life, and they've discontinued that specific bronzer. And so she had a big full-size one, and then she finished that, and so I've just been kind of giving her my little samples of the Lorac Tantalizer. And she is just desperate. Not only does she really like the shade and that particular formula, but she has very sensitive skin, and she doesn't break out with acne, but she gets hives. If her body doesn't react well to a product, she will break out in hives, and she will get like little bumps all over her skin. And so she has to be very careful about what products she puts on her skin. So once she finds something that she likes and that doesn't aggravate her skin, she tends to stick with that forever. So she's kind of devastated that she's running out of these Lorac Tantalizers. Well, I had a full size of a Lorac Tantalizer that was definitely different from this kind that she likes, but it was called Lorac Tantalizer. It was part of a set that I had gotten years ago at Ulta, and it came with a lip gloss and an eyeshadow quad. And so I gave that to her, and she's trying it out. I haven't heard back from her as far as whether it's working for her or not, but for now it's out of my stash, so I am down a bronzer because I gave one to Jamie. So I think I'm okay with that. I don't think I'm gonna run out of bronzers anytime soon. I think I'll survive for a while without that bronzer. I was actually going to use it for a get ready with me because I had a feeling she was gonna want to take it, and I didn't get a chance to film that before she picked it. So I haven't used that bronzer in years, and I hope it works out for her, and I hope she enjoys it. But that's the 7th point towards my low buy bank, is that bronzer that I gave away. I almost forgot about it. So I'm giving myself 7 points towards my low buy, which brings me to 79, which would bring me to negative 79 points in my low buy. The question is, did anything new come in over the past month? And you're not going to believe it, but the answer is no. Nothing new has come in over the past month. I haven't been really into anything that Octoly has had in their store. I haven't been picked for any good influencer campaigns. Yeah, I haven't bought anything. I really haven't bought anything much this whole year, but nothing new has come in. So because nothing new has come in, I have decided to treat myself to an item from the products that were sent to me by a subscriber. I did a whole haul a while ago with Jamie of the products that were sent to me by a subscriber, and I've been holding on to that haul ever since. I let Jamie pick whatever she wanted, and she took a bunch of stuff, and I've just been kind of holding on to the rest. And there's a Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop that I wanted even before this haul came in. It's definitely a product that's been on my wish list, and it was part of that haul. And so I'm gonna bring it into my makeup collection officially from this bag that I've been storing in a separate area, and I'm bringing it into my makeup collection. So I'm really excited about this. I must find a project to put this in very soon. The shade is called Ritz, right? Yes, this shade is called Ritz. I can't remember where I first heard about it, but this caught my attention at some point, and I was like, yes, I want it. It's basically just a beautiful champagne glitter shade. Is this a glitter? Ultra glitter shade. It's the ultra glitter formula. I haven't taken a picture of it yet for Instagram, so I'm not going to give you guys a swatch, but I will have an Instagram post with a swatch of this very soon. Well, maybe very soon. But yes, this is the shade I'm bringing into my collection from that bag of products that were sent to me by that lovely subscriber. Thank you again so much for gifting me with the products. I really appreciate it. But this is coming into my stash officially, and I'm very excited. So that brings my low buy balance to negative 81 points. We're getting there. We're chipping away at this mountain of negative points. Either we're chipping away at a mountain or we're digging ourselves out of a hole. I'm not sure which one it is, but something is happening and it's heading in the right direction, and I'm happy about that. Hopefully I will have a bunch of good empties for next month, and I will continue to dig myself out. I've been doing really well on the low buy end. When stuff comes in, I'm excited to have products to review, and it's really awesome. It's an awesome part of this like side gig of YouTube and Instagram, but I'm not really spending a whole lot of money. I do have points expiring this month. In the month of June, I have points expiring at Ulta. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but I will try to be smart about whatever I purchase and conscientious about purchasing things that won't kill my low buy bank any more than it's already. It won't do too much more damage than the damage that has already been done. I'm not really looking at myself, but I can still see the rainbow under eyes when I'm looking at you guys, and boy, is it distracting. Now I'm looking at myself. Am I getting any use to this? No. No. I still kind of like it though. All right, you guys, that is everything for my May empties and low buy update. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.